In the headlines, heads to roll in Cape Town on an issue that just doesn't add up. Trevor Manuel's big mistake gets 6 kilometers to the liter, and is smoking tick worse than going bald. More after this. Molo Sanibona, hello, how's it? I'm Tim Modisa and you are watching ZA News because here you can. The head of Cape Town's Transport Department, Eddie Chinapen, faces losing his job after he miscalculated the cost of the city's new rapid transport system by several billion rand. The ANC wants to send in one of its experts to fix the mess.
Even me, I know that 2 billion plus 2 billion is 4 billion. Helen Zille and her boyfriends, they don't know basic addition. I have always said that the DA doesn't count. Now you can see that proof.
Our Planning Minister Trevor Manuel has admitted that buying a 1.2 million rand car might have been a mistake. He said, however, that he's going to have to learn to live with it.
I also made a big fuck up last night. I almost stole a TV set and a hi-fi and some cell phone, some guy's laptop and what else? Yeah, I also stole a car. Maybe 2 cars. Just like Trevor. I must also learn to live with this stuff. But me and Trevor, we come from the Cape Flats, you know, boss. We quick learners.
Former tennis champion Andre Agassi has shocked the sporting world by admitting that he used to smoke crystal meth, better known in these parts as tick.
Never mind the tick, ek sê. That's nothing. This bloke also used to play in a wig. He used to play at Wimbledon with a rug covering his bald spots. Yes, I would also become a tick monster if I had to walk around with some other owl's hairdo on my cop.
The Nelson Mandela Foundation has criticized Hollywood star and Benoni's most famous export, Charlize Theron, for auctioning off an audience with Madiba. However, the old man himself said he didn't mind as long as certain conditions were met.
I would like to see those Spice Girls again, especially the brunette and the redhead and the blonde. They added 5 years onto my life.
And by opposing them to die, to sleep, and so on.
Oh no. Why? Ganti, why? Why? I would walk 500 more.
And I would walk 500 miles.
And I would walk 500 more.
It's been 10 years since Thabo Mbeki said there was no need for antiretroviral drugs to be rolled out. Now, a decade later, President Jacob Zuma has pledged to fight against HIV and AIDS and has proclaimed that the age of denialism is over. Many have welcomed this as a clear shift away from the policies of Mbeki and his then Minister of Health, Manto Shabalala Msimang.
This Modise, what chick? Thabo, call the SABC right now and have his boss fire him.
But they don't listen to me anymore, Manto. Besides, which SABC boss do you want me to call? They have all been suspended, fired, or arrested, and so on. Anyway, so Zuma thinks he can save South Africa with antiretrovirals. Does he not know that stuff is pure poison?
Speaking of which, what's yours?
Johnny, please, on the rocks, like my life.
Cheer up, Thabo. Things aren't so bad. Beetroot?
No thanks. I've just put one out.
Garlic?
Trying to give it up.
ARV. I mean, really. ARV. It sounds like one of those fancy 4x4s that all the new ministers are driving today. We went wrong, Tabo, were we? After all, I still don't see how a virus...
Can cause a syndrome? My views exactly.
No, I meant how a virus can kill so many people if they eat properly, wash their hands regularly, speak to their ancestors twice a week, and only travel first class.
Antiretrovirals are toxic and dangerous to your health, Manto.
I'll drink to that, Tabo.
Cheers.
Yes.
Why are we doing this? Because here we can. From me and the rest of the team is Hambagahle, goodbye, and Futek.
What are you reading, Tutu?
The rich list, Tata. It's the list of the 50 richest people in South Africa. It says here that together these people have 56 billion rands.
Well, I'm reading the poor list. The list of the poorest people in South Africa. 10 million of them, and all together they have nothing.
What? Where? You have nothing in your hands, Tata.
That's simply because they couldn't afford the paper.
It's